So is Kadarius Toney really going to be a wide receiver one for the Kansas City Chiefs? So I'm just sitting here in the car. The brood is in Walmart shopping. So I was reading Jeremy Fowler talking about how the Chiefs are not going to be overly aggressive getting DeAndre Hopkins, which I think is a mistake, especially if he ends up with the Buffalo Bills. But Fowler mentioned that he thinks that the reason being is that Toney could be Andy Reid and team management think that Toney could be a wide receiver one. So, and obviously there's a lot of fantasy implications here. Being the prime wide receiver in a Kansas City Chiefs offense, not named Travis Kelce, but being the top wideout in the offense, as we saw with Tyreek Hill, who was absolutely every bit of a wide receiver one with the Chiefs, and particularly his last couple of years there. The door is open for Toney to reach that level. Now, this guy was a first-round pick with the New York Giants. Of course, it didn't work out there because he had incessant hamstring injuries, could never stay healthy, had an attitude problem as well, and just could never just get himself on the field and just do the right thing. More interested in his rap career when he was with the Giants. But now, he gets traded to the Chiefs. Great opportunity with Andy Reid, Pat Mahomes, a receiver-needy team. And that is even more so now with Juju Smith-Schuster departing in free agency, with Mecole Hardman departing in free agency. The cupboard is bare, really. You have Sky Moore, a second-year guy who's going to make a little bit of a leap, but he doesn't exude wide receiver one, upside. Even wide receiver two, I'm not sold on him yet. I think he's more of a complementary piece. But Toney has that explosive first step, that uber speed that Tyreek Hill had. So on paper, it looks like Toney could be a really impactful guy this season. But the problem is, I think the hype is going to grow. If they don't get Hopkins especially, the hype is going to grow to where Toney's going to be overdrafted, in my opinion. And when you take into account the downside, i.e. getting hurt again and again and again, also the attitude issues, this gives me pause. So I'm all in on Travis Kelce, as you know, but for Kadarius Toney, I don't see wide receiver one numbers. I don't think he's going to be on the field enough, and I just don't think he's going to be as consistent enough. And I don't think he's that kind of a player. Could it be a wide receiver two? Of course, but I see high wide receiver three, low wide receiver two if he can stay on the field for 80% of the games. That's just my take on it. So let me know what you think. Do you think Toney could be a wide receiver one, even a wide receiver two? What are your plans there? Also hit the subscribe and the like button if you can.